Hello YouTube, and I'm back again to talk to you about why this movie is not going to suck, contrary to popular belief. First things first, I posted some links on the side, and trust me, these are pictures and stuff that you definitely want to check out. So look at them. And I don't have time to talk about like all of them because I have other things I need to get to, and the video is too short for that. But anyway, the the first link is gonna show you a picture that was like just released, like today or yesterday, and you see Goku and Piccolo fighting, and Goku is like dodging one of Piccolo's attacks, and it looks freaking badass. It's awesome, awesome. And like seriously, like when you see this picture, you're gonna like pass out from like the sheer awesomeness, and you're gonna want Emmy Rossum to give you mouth to mouth. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't come up with that phrase. So shout out to Corey Wilson. Yeah, you're the guy who actually came up with that phrase. I read that comment on Dragon Ball Movie Blog. So shout out to you. You're the one who said it first. I just used it in my video. Sorry. Um. So anyway, yeah. So check out the other links too. Check out that link. Check out the other links. Trust me, you want to look at those. Anyway, get it on with the rest of the video. Um, I'm still seeing a lot of people who are complaining about like things that I feel they shouldn't be complaining about. Now, I'm gonna get through like why I think um like at this point it's a ridiculous argument, why I think that I'm right and everybody else who says otherwise is wrong. But again, you can feel free to disagree with me. Go ahead. That's what the point of the video is for anyway. So the first thing, people are still complaining that Krillin is not in the movie. Gosh. Okay. First things first. This is the beginning of a trilogy, and does it make sense to you to introduce every single character in the first movie? The characterization would fail, and people would be complaining that certain characters did not get enough screen time, and they're gonna be mad about that. So there. I mean, we have they're gonna be sequels, so there's enough time to introduce them, to introduce characters like Krillin. And um, by the way, reason number two, Krillin was actually dead during the Lord Piccolo saga. I mean, he died like right before like everything that has to do with Piccolo happened. So uh, I still don't know why people want to see him here because like what would he be doing? He never did anything against Lord Piccolo. And the third thing is that the film includes the original search for the Dragon Balls that Goku and Bulma went through. And Krillin was not introduced at this point in time yet, so honestly, I think you guys just need to stop complaining about that because if you think about it, having Krillin in the film would make no sense. So, moving on. Piccolo. People are still complaining that Piccolo is in green. Now, I complained about that too. I freaked out when I saw that, but that's before I knew like the full story. And the thing is that like Fox says that the reason Piccolo isn't green is because he's been trapped in quote prison for 2,000 years, and he lost the pigmentation in his skin because while in prison, he had no exposure to sunlight. Which, by the way, it's a real thing that happens to people and plants. When you're not in the sun too long for like a really long period of time, you lose like the pigmentation on your skin, so you appear very pale. So, anyway, guys, that is straight from the anime, straight from the source material. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the Lord Piccolo's saga because when Piccolo was first introduced, he wasn't white. He wasn't white. He wasn't white in like the anime. He was like a decayed green color. But he was like really old. He wasn't like spring green. And then he gets the Dragon Balls, wishes for eternal youth, and then turns spring green again. Which, by the way, is what's gonna happen in the movie. He's gonna actually get the Dragon Balls, and wish for eternal youth, he's gonna be green. Fox confirmed that. That is gonna happen in the movie. So seriously, guys, you gotta stop complaining about that. It makes 100% sense, and those events like come straight from the anime. It's 100. It's faithful to the source material. It doesn't happen exactly like in the anime, but it's still what happens. Next, people are still complaining that like Roshi is not gonna be a pervert. I guess I can see why you're still pissed about that, but like one of the pictures on there, you're gonna see Roshi with like a half naked anime chick in a sexual position. So like I know he's not gonna be getting like nosebleeds, and he's not gonna try to be grabbing like Bulma's body and stuff, but his perverted nature is definitely gonna be referenced in that. So um, he's not gonna be like a hardcore perv, but still you're gonna like get a sense of it there. So um, uh, sorry, I guess you're gonna have to live with that. Next, people are also complaining that Goku would never say, "I'm not ready for this." Uh, Gosh, seriously. Again, if you don't believe me, you can go back and watch. But anyway, this is one of the things where I'm right and you guys are definitely wrong. Anybody who says otherwise is wrong. In the during the Cell Saga, like right after Goku comes out of the hyperbolic time chamber with Gohan, one of the first things he says is that he cannot beat Cell, that he can't fight Cell and win. But he was still acting confident, and you all know why. Right? And the characters, they didn't understand why. They didn't know why he was acting confident. But Goku said like I can't beat Cell, and then he goes to like Korin, and he powers off with Korin, and Korin still says that yeah, Cell's stronger, you can't beat Cell, and then he's like laughing about it, and everybody was confused. I mean, from the very beginning, he says I can't beat Cell. I mean, does I'm not ready for this sound any different from that? I don't think so. So Goku has said something like that before. So again, I'm definitely right and everybody is wrong. Not to sound ignorant or anything, but honestly, I don't see how you argue with that. Um, yeah. Basically, and the other events that like happen in the film, like I've already told you that I'm not happy with the high school thing, and or the bully thing. That it reminds me a little too much of Spider-Man, and I don't think it should be there. So there, but seeing as how like Goku's character is intact, it's still the character is still the same. I might be able to bear through it. So there, and but everything else that happens that like include that involves Piccolo and the Dragon Balls, it doesn't happen 100% exactly like in the anime, but it happens well enough that you can still tell it's Dragon Ball. It's still a reminiscent of Dragon Ball. So um, so honestly, I know this movie has its flaws, but it is so much more closer to the source material than people are giving it credit for. Really, like I think like you just need to wait and see it before you label it right and say it's gonna suck because it's done some things wrong, but it's done a lot of things right at the same time. So yeah, so go ahead and discuss. Tell me what you think, and one more thing. Tell me who um in the comment in your comments below. Tell me who you want to see in the sequels and why. Now, for me, I want to see Vegeta in the sequels because he's the most badass character. He's my favorite character, and I want to see Goku do the Spirit Bomb too. So Vegeta, he's my favorite character, and he's who I want to see. By the way, I doubt, like this is just my prediction. I doubt his hair is gonna be like as big as in the anime. They didn't do it with Goku, so I don't expect them to do it with Vegeta. Instead, but I have to wait and see. So I'm looking forward to Vegeta. Tell me who you're looking forward to and discuss. Thank you.